squatting and pulsing for a count of 5, and then I stretch down or up, however you want to say it. I do one lunge back and then step forward and do a lunge or a sit back. I'm going to do that 5 times. 5 times. So each time you do it, sit back as far as you can. We're working on your back leg right now, your back glute. And we're just going to keep repeating this move. We're going to do squat for 5, stretch, come back, lunge, lunge, sit back farther and then bring the foot closer and then sit back. We're going to do 20 of these. Keep your glutes engaged. Each time you're doing the bend over move, really tighten your glute up. You have to really consciously think about it in your mind when you're doing it. And always keep your core engaged.
This wall's been building in your mind, but you'll find a way to live these dreams you hold inside. You can't just live within your grasp, 'cause what's out of reach are all the things that you were meant to be. I will lay you down and I'll show you how to close your eyes and see beyond the doubt. When everything you see is broken, bear, and no one in this world just seems to care. You've got to find the reason why you breathe and never let go of your destiny. I will lay you down and I'll show you how to close your eyes and see beyond the doubt. And everything you see is broken, and nothing seems it's going right. Don't let your heart start to bend. Don't give up the fight. You cannot live by what you see. Only believe. It's time to let it go. Step into the unknown. It takes your breath away. And this life that we can make, just don't let it slip away. When everything you see is broken down, and nothing seems it's going right. Don't let your heart start to bend. Don't give up the fight. You cannot live by what you see. Only believe.
Just finishing up, we're going to do 50 of these what I call half circles. I'm going one direction and then the other, and I try to go as far side to side as I can to really tighten the glute up even more on your back leg, and that's really going to work your outer glute too. These moves will really tighten your glutes, but it will also raise your glute area. We all want to walk around and have a raised glute. We want to fight that gravity. Now we're going to be working on the other side, and we're squatting, pulsing for 5, and then sit back farther and then closer. We're going to do 5 of those, and then we're going to go back to the pulse squats.
this state of suffering, when I start to think of all the things that should have been, you can't hold me back, 'cause I am not giving in. When I start to think of all the things that should have been, you could come inside, I'd show you what's in my mind. Then maybe you would see just in time that every single thing that you have done affects me. I pray that you hear my silent cries. You should have seen me, taking my hand, because I state of suffering, when I start to think of all the things that should have been. You can't hold me back, but I have got to forgive. I can't live my life in all the things that should have been. You should have been more than just lies, following the world in your eyes, holding on, not for long. You've turned all that's right to wrong. I've shed some tears and goodbyes, thinking of how all this time you lied, and now you've left your promises behind. You should have seen me, taking my hand, because I believe that I could trust in you. I can't remain in this state of suffering, when I start to think of all the things that should have been. You can't hold me back, but I have got to forgive. I can't live my life in all the things that should have been.
sit back half circle, just move your hips as far as you are able to from side to side as you're sitting back into your glute area on the back leg. That's very, very important. Keep your glutes engaged. You will see great, fantastic results if you do these workouts on a regular basis.